Hi, it's Jillian. Today Grogu and I are going to be watching Star Wars Rebels Season 4, Episode 12, Wolves and a Door. And I'm stressed. I'm sad. Like, I actually opened up Rebels and then my whole heart sank with sadness. But I am really excited to watch this episode because I do love this show. I am going to live on the denial train and invent stories where, after the events of Rebels, everything's fine and Kanan/Caleb is back and fine. But yeah, I'm stressed but excited. There are 4 episodes left in this show and I don't want it to end, but I'm trying to prepare myself. A reminder that, as always, you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, which means all of it is up there right now if you're watching this on YouTube, unedited on Patreon. You can also find the edited versions as well. And let's go. Your happiness, Mr. Lothcat, does not match my current apprehension.
Alright, Ezra.
They're one person short, and you can just feel that absence. Chopper just edging away. Here we go. I'm with Zeb.
Everyone ready? Here we go.
No! I was literally thinking to myself, how is Chopper gonna get there? Why doesn't he get to ride one? And then it ate him. I know it's carrying him, but he could have held on to Zeb or something. Don't appreciate that. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I have a chance to change things.
We have hope. Hope that things can get better.
Yeah.
And they will.
So, traveling. Kanan is always with us.
This is no military operation. What are they
Are they
searching
finding Jedi relics? Are they looking for kyber crystals?
Identify yourself.
You misunderstand, Captain. I'm not accepting surrenders at this time. Now, let us proceed.
That is so clever. Chopper enjoyed himself immensely. I can't think too much on the missing person right now that should be with them. But my brain keeps thinking it.
You don't need our numbers in clearance.
I don't need your numbers and clearance.
You're going to forget all about this.
He's grown so much. The gateway, is that like how the Lothwolves travel around the planet?
Remarkable discoveries, my Emperor. We must discover the secrets of the temple.
Wow.
Even Jedi archives. The Mortis gods.
Yes, they are key to unlocking the temple. I'm sure of it.
The death of Kanan Jarrus has altered the fate of Lothal, though how I can...
You're mistaken about what you felt in the Force.
Some clarity, my lord.
I thought it connects to, because that painting in the Mortis gods, that was like the father, the brother, and the sister that Anakin and Co found in the Clone Wars, right?
Power within.
We should fall back.
No. Because of the Emperor, we have to get involved. We can't let him enter
Both
the
are true.
temple.
Like,
No
both are
conflict,
right.
only a
I
matter
can
of
totally
time.
understand the concept of the Emperor's involved. This is far too risky, and we've just lost Kanan, and she doesn't want to lose anybody else and risk anyone else in this family because we've just lost. Like, we've already lost more than we can bear. But at the same time, this is a serious deal. It is not a tiny little run-of-the-mill Empire operation right now. This is a huge Empire operation for some reason or another, and we should at least find out more, if not stop it. And I just want to give them all a hug, and then revive Kanan, and then fly away. He's always with you.
Thanks, Sarah. Let's go.
I love him so much.
I'll be fine.
I used to always believe that.
That's them, alright.
You ever
The owl. There was an owl watching over stuff before.
Well, I've seen a bird like that before.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever Ahsoka visited us on Atollon, It was always nearby.
Mm-hmm.
What happens then?
Well, I don't know. It's your turn, now do your
And the
thing.
Empire's still here. We might be opening it for them.
Wait, what thing?
Whatever it is you do to open the temple.
Kanan and I always...
I don't like this. They are so surrounded.
Let's go over to operations and straighten this out.
Great. Now we're both gonna have to file a report.
Listen.
I don't like this separating, but I'm proud of you. Mhm. The danger is that the Empire is here in numbers. If they open the temple, they'll just go with them, right? He's a friend.
What?
I think the paintings moved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hand those over.
Is this a doorway?
We're bringing this trooper in for processing. There seems to be a discrepancy.
Oh god.
Indeed. Who are you? And where is your friend? Restrain her! Lock
Bean.
down the perimeter!
Hurry up, Ezra. Whatever you're gonna do, do it.
There he is!
Whatever you're gonna do, do it.
Stop him!
Good. And I hope it's good. Okay, so I can't deny that I watched this show with a feeling a little bit like my heart has sunk through my chest, because I'm so sad about Kanan. And every time you see a shot of the whole crew, and Kanan isn't there. And this isn't the kind of mission where, oh, Kanan's just off. Kanan's just off on a supply run. Oh, Kanan's just out with the boys. This is like, Kanan is temporarily not on the playing field. And I live in denial. My brain may know the truth, but I ignore my brain. It was particularly hard to hear the Emperor casually be like, oh, Kanan Jarrus' death. Like, what do you know, bitch? But no, obviously I do acknowledge the truth, but I also am in denial of it for my own safety. The moment when they were traveling and they saw those flashes of kind of Kanan's journey and his story, it was almost as though the wolves were trying to communicate with them that Kanan was still with them, that Kanan's sacrifice was for a reason. Now, what exactly the Empire and the Emperor wants with this particular temple, it's clearly more than just there will happen to be a Jedi temple on Lothal. This temple has a picture of the Mortis gods, the sister, father, brother, people. It's a very significant place, even more so than we previously thought. What does the Empire want with it? The gateway, where does it lead? Does it lead us to that planet? Does it lead us to somewhere else? I assume we're going to follow Ezra and find out. It is a good thing that the Empire doesn't technically have it, that they do know where it is, and if it just takes a Force-sensitive person to be able to use it, the Emperor or Vader could pop by if it's that important. I don't know. Sabine has been captured. That is not good. I mean, I'd like to think our odds are okay because it's just some like random stormtroopers and a minister dude. But we're only one person down, another person's gone through a hole in the wall, and I'm very freaking stressed. I'm so intrigued by it all. I love the way it sort of goes back to the lore that we learned in the Clone Wars and how they all trusted Ezra and they trusted the wolves, although I didn't appreciate Chopper being... like, he could have just been carried. Zeb could have carried him. He could have held on to Zeb. I love this show so much. And the whole of Kanan's loss, I mean, that's grief. That's what happens. But it's never going to go away, even though he is always with them. And that moment when Hera was... she could still feel him with her always, and she always will. It was a lot. So this was a fantastic episode, as always. I am so stressed. 3 to go. A reminder that you can find all of my reactions to Star Wars Rebels on my Patreon unedited. And thank you so much for watching.